In this video, I'd like to give you a little overview of the pre-writing process that goes into Life at 11ish. Your biography, snapshot biographies of an older loved one. There are a few pieces to this. First of all, the who will you interview. Once you've decided that, here's some background information that you'll fill out about them. Anytime you see one of these blue links, I clarify some of the information on there. Next, in class, we will be talking about the types of questions that you might use. We'll also watch an interview on how to interview. The idea is to always ask open-ended questions. And we'll make a list together. And as we're doing that, on this page in your digital notebook, you can type up the questions that look like ones you'll want to ask. Depending on how your interview session goes, choosing just 2 might be enough. I would say put 3 or 4 questions here. You may not ask them all, but at least you've got some extra ones. There are 3 pages in the notebook for you to insert a question, one of the questions you're going to ask, and then jot your notes down. Finally, when interviews, we'll give you a couple of days to take interviews. When those are done, we're going to talk about finding a central idea. This explanation right here goes over it as well. You're going to be looking for a central idea, and then you're going to jot it down. This process will take you 1 to 2 days, depending on whether or not you have actually prearranged a chat time with your interview subject. Once we've done this pre-writing, we'll be ready to write Life at 11ish. We're back on the front slide, and a favorite example, which I'm sure I will have already shared with you in class, is here by Maya. I've given it to you so you can get an idea of how or what to write. And then finally, even though it's not the final thing on the list, don't let this long list frighten you. It looks a little different than our usual rubrics, but it is essentially a rubric, and we can talk more about that when it's time to write. So in this video, I gave you an overview of the writing process for Life at 11ish that is all embedded in your digital notebook.